Turtles Urban Legends issue number 7 from IDW. One of the few series that I am absolutely loving. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm starting to lose interest again in comics. Just because I don't know, like it's starting to get a lot harder to find good comics, and I'm sure you guys have noticed that like the comics that I review on my channel like have almost been like the same series over and over again because I'm I'm struggling to find some good stuff to read. I mean, I could go the route that like every other comic book YouTuber is doing and just read crappy comics to roast them. I mean, that's actually easier to do reviews on. I've noticed my roasting videos are a lot longer than my than the videos where I actually like love the comic, just because it's so much easier to pick things apart than it is to just keep, you know, praising something. But yeah, if you guys have any comics, like recent comics, like ongoing stuff that you guys recommend, please let me know. Because, yeah, I'm almost thinking of just going back to manga full time. But yeah, Turtles Urban Legends, I love the series. It's still good. Love this cover. I mean, it's cool, nice action pack, and you can get an idea of what the issue is about just from this cover. Raphael is going to be at odds with the Foot Clan, and that's exactly what you get. It's not like what was it? Was it Diversity Comics who just recently reviewed? Recently reviewed Spider-Man, and then on the cover it was just like a bunch of like X-Men characters, and Spider-Man wasn't even on his own cover, and it was like characters that didn't even show up in the issue. I never understood that. And it's like, oh, it's a variant cover. Well, I mean, even the variant covers for this, you know, Raphael against the Foot Clan, Raphael against the Foot Clan. Raphael with the little doll because he's trying to look for Shadow. And then we get the splash page, which is actually pretty cool. I like it. It's simple, but it shows you exactly... it paints a picture of what Michelangelo is feeling right now. He's sadly looking over the city with the doll in his hand because in the last issue he lost Casey's daughter. She's been kidnapped. Or at least that's what he claims, and no one else believes him. Until they discover this homeless guy that's Shadow, Casey's daughter, like constantly wants to play in his cardboard box. And when they go to, I guess, question him, they find out that he's dead. So then that's when they realize, okay, Michelangelo's right, the girl has been kidnapped. And I'm really liking, I don't know if, the artwork is alright. I mean, it's kind of, simplistic. But I'm really liking the colors. Like, I'm just liking the way, like, the shadows and stuff like that, play off the characters and kind of sets the mood. Because this isn't, like, happy turtles. These are turtles who are kind of sad, they're angry, they're frustrated, because they just lost a little girl, and who knows what's happening to her right now. So Raphael basically says that he's going to go question the Foot Clan. Basically, his brothers believe that the Foots are involved in the kidnapping. Raphael doesn't. Apparently, the Turtles and the Foots have some kind of truce where the Foots will not bother the Turtles, and in return, the Turtles will not bother the Foot. I'm assuming this happened in like a previous volume or series. For anyone who doesn't know, Turtles Urban Legends is actually a reprint, remaster, I think even colorized, because I don't think the original was colored. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. But it's like a remaster of a 90s comic. So, which kind of explains why this series is so freaking good. I really enjoy this. I like this part where, let's see, where was it? Where is it? I think it's here. Yeah, where basically I like Raphael's thing. Raphael basically is actually friends with the Foot. Like after they made their truce, Raphael actually goes and trains with the Foot. And I like just like this little thing right here is what other choices do I have? You guys all have private lives. Mike writes his stupid stories. Don surfs the internet or contemplates the universe. You're always making plans, Leo. Me, I'm a ninja, full time, all day, all night. So are the Foot guys. I made a few of them. I started training with them. Once in a while, I tag along on their missions. It's fun. And then Leo's like, they're criminals. Hired killers. That's what ninjas do, Leo. All ninjas, except us. And we've all killed before. Plenty of times. And I'm like, all right, this is cool. Like, I'm loving the dynamic between these two. And of course, Donatello's like, yeah, that was in self-defense, or in battle. We don't do it for money and not in cold blood. And then the retorts, so speaks the living weapon, the guy who gunned down how many ninja babes armed only with swords, Donnie. Nice to have an excuse, isn't it? I didn't kill them, my gun did. But, I love this. Like, I love this version of the Turtles. Because that's, I mean, technically, Raphael is right. They are ninjas. They have killed before. In the original Mirage comics, the very first issue was them blowing up Shredder with a grenade, as well as killing off his soldiers. Like, they have always been, they've always killed. Until, of course, the cartoon series got very popular with kids, and then, the Turtles got toned down and made more comedic, which is fine. I got introduced through the Turtles through the cartoon series, and that the cartoon series always have a soft spot in my heart. But I also do love the so I have no problem with like the kiddie version, but I do also like the original darker, more realistic version of these are ninjas. They do what ninjas do. Ninjas happen to kill. Plus, I like the whole like. And this is one of the reasons why I've always found Raphael kind of cool. Like in the cartoons, he's always just kind of portrayed as just like this angry emo. But then like, there's actually more to his character. Like he's the one that always feels kind of like he doesn't fit in, or like he's the one that kind of embraces the ninja, like the good and the bad of it, while everyone else kind of tries to make excuses or tries to have fun with it. Like he's the only one that's like, ninjas are killers. That's what we do. I don't know. I like that. I'm really liking just like the color of this, just like the silhouettes and stuff and the shadows and things. But yeah, he goes to the Foot Clan, where he basically requests an audience with the council, and that's when we cut to Casey Jones, basically trashing his house, yelling at the Turtles, telling them to basically leave because they lost his daughter, and I guess like here we get drama. We get he kind of yells at April. Well, he kind of yells at April a bit, and then he like storms off. Apparently, he has been drinking, which I don't ever recall him being a drunk or an alcoholic. But then again, like I said, most of my knowledge is from like the cartoons and stuff like that, not necessarily the more adult stuff. I'm starting to read more of the adult stuff nowadays. Like I'm catching up by reading the original Mirage. I read some of them as a kid, but it's been like literally like 2 decades. So I'm rereading some of them, and then I'm reading like the stuff that I missed out on. I haven't gotten to Casey Jones yet. I don't think. I'm still pretty early into that. But yeah, we get a little bit more. We cut back to like Raphael talking with the clan. I'm not going to show anything else just for spoiler reasons, but I can say a little bit more. Basically, he talks to the clan about the girl, and it turns out that the clan did kidnap the girl. They don't know, or at least they claim that it was a contract. They had no idea that the girl was involved with the Turtles. And then they said, like, we'll give you, like, a location of where the girl's at, but in return, you have to assassinate someone for us. So basically, Raphael becomes an assassin, and I guess the question is, does he kill his target? Does he not? That question is answered in this issue, but I'm not going to answer it because I don't want to spoil this series, and I really want you guys to read it because it's really good. Oh, for a moment I thought this was a series. It's a card game, but yeah, that is Teenage Mutant Turtles Religions #7. Really good stuff. Freaking love this series so far. I would say my 3 favorite series at the moment, that ongoing series: Turtles Urban Legends, Mega Man Master Mix, and Justice League Dark. I'm thinking maybe I can do another Justice League Dark review, but I feel like I'm doing the same series over and over again. And I don't know if you guys are getting sick of it. Like if you guys want me to do something new, but it's just I'm really struggling here to just find like comics to read. I mean, I tend not to pick up comics that I hate. I mean, other than like Heroes in Crisis, but that's just because I just want to see like how that shit show is gonna go down. But I mean, I've even stopped reading Domino just because it's gone like so bad. I mean, it was bad from the get go, but it was funny like roasting it. But now it's just I'm just like I'm not gonna waste money on this shit. But it's very hard to find good comics nowadays. So, I mean, if you guys have any series that you recommend that you haven't seen me review, that you think I should, let me know. And if it's like in the middle of an arc or something, let me know like when's a good jumping on point. Because I'm struggling here. I don't know if it's just also like trying to find 2 comics to review every week has also kind of hampered my enjoyment of comics, because now it's not necessarily I'm just reading them for fun, but I'm also reading them for to help to do like videos on. So it's almost become work. But my enjoyment of comics is just like starting to dwindle down, and it's just because I'm struggling to find some good stuff. So if you guys have anything that you guys recommend, please let me know, and I will definitely check those out. But yeah, in regards to this, freaking love it. I love this series. I've loved every issue of this so far. It's been really good. I highly recommend it if you're a Turtles fan. Highly recommend if you just like good story with a lot of action and stuff. This is basically the embodiment of like a 90s. I mean, it's the epitome of a 90s comic because it came out in the 90s. It's just being remastered nowadays, but really good stuff. Really like it. The GoBots. The GoBots are like the Kmart of Transformers. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tell me what you guys think if you guys have been reading this. Has anyone else started to just find their love of comics kind of dying down a bit due to just all the crappiness? I mean, I used to like DC is what brought me back, like DC Rebirth, but now even DC is just going down this really terrible track. I mean, Bendis, G.O. Wilson, Kelly Sue the comic, I can't say her name, Vertigo, like, it's just, DC is now becoming Marvel, and it's a lot harder to find stuff in the indies that's any good. So if you guys have anything that you guys recommend, let me know. But yeah, if you guys are fine with me just like reviewing the same series, the same couple of series over and over again, just new issues, I mean, I can keep doing that because I have no problem with that. But I don't know, it's up to you guys. If you guys want to see new stuff, you guys have to start like recommending me things because I'm struggling here. I'm struggling to find some good stuff. I guess we do have Hack Slash versus Chaos to look forward to. I'm like setting my expectations on that super low, just because of the way Resurrection turned out. But I mean, if you guys have anything, just let me know. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, pick this up. It's worth it. This is a great series. I freaking love it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.